What's up, Lions Nation? It is the We Are Lions Nation podcast reaction show. Man, what a game. Another loss, but what a game. And we're going to talk all about it and get our initial reactions. First, let's bring in our...
Nope.
Oh, man.
Intro, man. Jeremy, that countdown. It begins.
Now.
I ain't even ready.
There we go.
Fantastic. We got the intro. Now let's intro some people.
Hey, the good news was that nobody was watching yet, so it's like the show didn't even start yet. How about that? I'm not in it right now, boys.
We were watching.
My head is out that way. I'm disappointed. But let's bring in our guest. I will start today, and I will bring in Big Dan to the show. What's up, Big Dan?
Hey, what's up, everybody? Just getting over a tough lost game today for our Lions. That was tough. Played better than I thought. But, it is what it is.
Yeah, definitely a tough loss.
All right. Logan, why don't you bring in our next guest?
You guys know him. It's the Chicken Nugget King. Joseph, what's going on, man?
You're muted, Joe. You're muted, Chicken Nugget. You're muted.
Oh,
there you go.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, tough game for us. Tough game, but we're gonna get through it, and I think we'll be all right next week. We got Philly coming in.
All right, and Smoking Jerry B.
And last but not least, from the mean streets of Livonia, it's Detroit Dom.
What's up, Dom?
What's up, y'all?
We do have another guest who's trying to make it in, but right now it's just not connecting for him. But if he does pop up in the background, I'll bring him in, of course. We got some comments already coming in. Obviously, I knew that was going to happen. Crazy Ken says, "What's up, guys?"
What's going on, Crazy Ken?
What's going on,
What's up,
Ken?
Ken?
Quinn Cook says, "If we have room, we can send him an invite."
I'll send him one.
We got Hawkster in the house. Uncle Bud is in the house tonight.
Hulkster's in the house. What's good, man?
I said my prayers and I ate my vitamins, and we still didn't win.
Detroit Lions going get that one guy again. I always butcher his name.
Thibodeau, Kayvon Thibodeau, he thinks.
Kayvon Thibodeau.
Thank you.
Twisted ankle Thibodeau.
Dan
I'll
Leonard
pass.
says, "Hell of a game for Goff and Detroit. Shocked the shit out of me." And Jacob says, "I'll be on in a minute."
What game did he
Right,
watch?
right.
That was not a hell of a game for Goff.
Actually, it wasn't that bad of a game for Goff.
There's Jacob.
The second interception was caused by. It shouldn't even been called an interception. It hit the freaking ground. Okay.
Yeah,
That
it was
ball was not a
around.
catch.
But
The first
the
one,
Lions
Aaron
never-
Donald drilled him as he threw. So that was a bad throw because of that. So overall view, he didn't play that bad in comparison to how he has been.
But I feel like even had he not got drilled, even if he not got hit when he threw, like, was Hawkinson really open? Didn't look like it.
he was 2 yards behind the guy, and it looked like he was trying to aim high, but when he got hit, it took the momentum off the ball.
Where
The
was Darren
announcers also
Fells?
made
Was
a
he even
good
on the
point.
field? Last I knew, he's a pretty good red zone threat.
He was right next to him.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
The announcers on that play made a good point. They said they looked like the receivers were bunched too close together. They said we probably could have spread them out so it could have created more separation. But
They can't even get separation from themselves.
Right.
yeah, true. But
There was less than 2 yards between Fells and Hawk. They were both in the same area.
Yeah.
Well, we got Quinn Cook popping in, guys. Quinn Cook is here.
Welcome, Quinn.
Hey,
man?
buddy Quinn.
What's going on?
What's
Quinn?
up, guys?
Says 0 for 5 in the red zone. Come on. And then
Yeah.
Dan Leonard says no wristband, good progression, and play decision making.
Yeah,
Yep.
I did notice that he did not have the wristband on.
He did later in the game. He did later on.
Here's what
It
I
was
wanna
on.
see.
No wonder
That looked
why
like
the
a-
play calling went downfield.
Yep.
Wow.
Second half, he had it on.
How about Amon-Ra St. Brown didn't even have an effing target?
Nope.
He was never open. He was
I
covered
know.
like a blanket the whole game. They
I
took him
know.
away.
I know, it's just disappointing. I don't know. You think they put Ramsey on him most of the time? I don't think they had. He was on Hawkinson some, I don't think that who's the Rams defensive coordinator? Brock, what's his name? No, Raheem.
Raheem Moore.
Whatever his name is. I don't think their defensive coordinator was scared enough of any of our receivers to give Ramsey a dedicated matchup, other than maybe Hawkinson at times.
No, he was kind of floating around covering different people all game.
Yeah,
And he
but
was
then
also
blitzing
involved
too.
he was involved in more blitzes than anything.
Who do we just lose?
We just lost Jacob.
Somebody just popped out. I didn't know who it was. Dan Leonard says, "Hey Jeremy, one of your favorite punching bags. Cleve Raymond had a few good catches in that game."
he did.
And then Facebook user says, "What if Lions can get both Hutchinson and Theodore for the draft?"
Tip it up, both of them.
I don't think that's possible unless we trade with Philly and end up with like the 3, 7, and 8. I said you'd have to take Thibodeau at 3, but I much rather. I put up their stats on a page already. Thibodeau has 4 tackles in 8 games, 1 sack, and 1 forced fumble. Aiden Hutchinson has 17 solo tackles, 4 assisted tackles, 4.5 sacks, and a forced fumble. Who would you rather have between those two?
Neither.
Hutchinson.
Hutchinson.
Stat wise.
Hutchinson.
Neither.
Oh, I want Hutchinson.
Hutchinson.
You're basing
does
off
more-
stats, Hutchinson.
Did I see multiple other position players throwing as many touchdowns as Jared Goff threw today? Oh, yes, I did. Derrick Henry threw one. Some turd burglar for the Patriots threw one. Oh, and there's the pick. Just what I wanted to see. I'm struggling with my fandom right now, y'all. I could smoke all the hopium on planet Earth. I'm really discouraged.
But in comparison to what people thought was going to happen in this game, most people thought it was going to be a blowout.
True.
The Lions came in and fought their tails off to stay in that game because the Rams, talent-wise, would destroy us on paper.
Mm-hmm. We
But they
couldn't stop
did.
them on third. We couldn't stop them on third down.
No.
Well,
often
that's
enough.
not particularly true. In the beginning, they were, and then A.J. Parker went down, and then the secondary fell apart.
Yeah, Worley,
Yeah.
I don't know where he came from, but
The
he needs to
street.
go back wherever he came from.
They signed it. They literally signed him off the street. As
Yeah.
we are prone to doing by this point in the season for several of the last for pretty much every year for as long as I can remember.
Sooner or
We're
later,
so-
What about that pass from Jack Fox? It looked better than most of the passes from Stafford in the first half.
True.
Stafford was missing a lot of passes.
He was under pressure a little bit. I saw we made his ribs tender again.
Julian Aquar was putting that pressure on him pretty good too, and he was getting held a lot, and it wasn't
Yeah,
getting
he was.
called.
Akwara
He
got
was-
a sack on Stafford in this game also.
Yep. He got held a lot where his whole body got turned by Whitworth, but they never called a flag on it.
Because Whitworth is so old, he has to hold people. They just let him do it.
Yeah, he's earned that right, I guess. At least with this officiating crew.
I mean, think
Yeah.
about it. He's the only other player in the NFL right now that is the same age as Tom Brady.
Oh, quick little thing here, boys. Just remember, if you are watching and you're on YouTube and you have not clicked that subscribe button, please do so. We are currently at 105 subscribers now and on our way to 1,000. So we gained 2 today. And I think that is thanks to Dan Leonard. I know that he just hooked us up with 2 subscribers. I'm pretty sure. So Thank you for that. And yeah, if you have not subscribed, please do so. Make sure if you're watching, please like the episode. Those likes help us out a lot. And share with all of your Lions fans, friends out there. And
Why do they let Mike Florio make picks? Does anyone give a? Can we cuss or no? I feel like this is the show where we have to be able to cuss. No.
No.
Why the heck do they let Mike Florio make picks? Who gives a crap about what Mike Florio thinks about football?
I sure in heck don't.
I'm just angry. I'm sorry, y'all.
Hey,
Hey,
Logan.
well, I'm feeling angry too, man. Trust me, it's hard for me not to sit here and cuss.
Proud of our effort, not surprised by the result, but I just thought for a brief moment there, I'm like, man, I'm going to get to do that happy dance. I'm like,
Yeah, I know.
this win all off season.
Oh, I was on that last drive, that 8-minute drive we had where he threw the pick from Aaron Donald hitting him. I was sitting there dancing in the living room. I'm like, oh, yeah, this is how we play. And then all of a sudden that happened. I'm like, no.
Now that it's over, secretly I can admit, I'm like, how's Goff going to mess this up? Probably by throwing the ball. We were just running it. I mean, what was the down and distance when he threw that pick?
Second and 6.
Okay, so it's a pass.
It was second down.
But I mean, we could have easily ran it and got 4 or 5 yards.
Yeah, we were averaging 4.9 on the ground in that game.
Logan, if you would have watched the replay, you would have saw Swift right in front of Goff. He could have dumped it off to him. And Swift was right there. Could have went right in the end zone.
I would have been happy if he threw it all the way in the back of the end zone. He knew Aaron Donald was coming at him.
Yeah.
He's seen it.
Yeah. But Jared Goff heard from me today, so we're just gonna leave it.
Need to fly that out of the back of the end zone into the stands.
Basically, it says Lions can hit on all of the draft picks in 2022. Lions will win the division next year. Rodgers and Adams not going to be Packers.
Yeah. You know what I like too?
Send that man a Hopium sweatshirt.
I believe this coaching staff is so good at coaching. I think we could do that next year. I really do. The way that we're competing with teams and we shouldn't even be competing with, Baltimore Ravens, now the
Rams.
The Rams. We competed with Green Bay for the most part in the first half. We were neck and neck with them. If it wasn't for the failed second half, we would have been all right. I mean, I don't know. I have high hopes for this team, and I really think this coaching staff can do it.
Still waiting to see 4 quarters of football.
Dan Leonard saying he was impressed with the Lions' defensive line. Levi is going to be a stud in time.
Yep.
Yeah, I think overall, I mean, we were there, and as soon as that interception happened, I feel like that just killed it. I felt it when the interception happened. I felt it hit me. I was like, oh, that just killed it right there.
The wind going out of our sails.
Yeah.
The momentum shift.
I told these guys during the game because we were doing that chat, I was like, that interception Goff just threw, that's the momentum killer. That's it.
Yep. The momentum shifted.
When that interception happened, I messaged Logan and Jeremy, and I said, that just killed it. I said right then, I said, that just killed it. And that was it.
We did pretty good against the run. I was happy about that.
Yeah.
And we're not anywhere near the worst defense in the league because the Chiefs are.
And they lost.
Oh, my goodness.
The Chiefs' defense is effing atrocious.
I couldn't believe I even picked them.
Aleem McNeil is a stud. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, McNeil did play good today. He played absolutely great. Levi had played good. I mean, it's good to see a lot of those guys, put pressure on the quarterback. It's good to see.
Parker was playing good up until he got hurt. That's going to hurt us in our secondary. A.J. Parker going down.
Yeah, as thin as it already is.
He had a stellar game. AJ
this is bad, guys. I have bad audio.
Scribbling in and out on you.
Horrible
Price played
signal.
pretty good
Keeps
last
dropping
week.
out.
I don't know what he did today, but Price played good last week.
Yeah, Price got a fake punt catch
Yes,
reception for the first down today.
I mean,
Yeah, I love the way they came out with the trickery.
At the time, I think that was our longest completion of the game.
I love how they did all the changes. They changed it up a lot. They showed some different things. They were running the ball more, I think, in parts especially. But I don't know. I thought there was some really good things there this game, but then also I don't know. It's hard to say because we were right there, man. I don't even know what to say, really. I don't.
This is what I've been saying ever since I've been watching football. Good teams find a way to win those games. We are not a good team right now.
Nope. Talent-wise, we are just not there yet.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Lions
It's all
need a
talent.
dual threat quarterback. Goff not the answer.
I would agree that Goff is not the answer. And I've been waiting for a long time for us to get a mobile QB. I don't know.
Hey,
don't know.
honestly, hands down, he's not going to be the long-term quarterback going ahead. He's not going to be that because I know we're going to look for a quarterback around 2023. So I already know that.
I got 4 words for you. Baker Mayfield Reclamation Project.
Yes, I like that. I like those 4 words. I like hearing that, Dom.
Dan
They
Larry
could
says,
also hire Lincoln Riley to coach him, but they're not firing Campbell that soon.
Dan says, on a side note, the damn Giants ruined our draft position today with a bunch of backup scrubs.
I don't even.
They did win.
The Giants are not that bad.
They're not.
Just like for the first half of the season last year, they looked god awful, and then the second half of the season, I'm pretty sure they were, or even like the last 10 games, I think they were like 5-5 or 6-4. They've got a lot of the same. I mean, they've got way more talent on defense, but I don't think Daniel Jones is the guy. And I defend him all the time, and I'm getting tired of it.
States just says Lions need someone like Justin Herbert, dual threat quarterback. Then we got Maniac Sports. Lions need to build a team. Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Good hot take, Maniac Sports.
I think it's if you go back to what Statman just said, and probably all you guys, others of you guys said the same thing. They're right there, but they just don't have all the pieces they need to complete the game. To get the wins. But they're right there.
Exactly. I wanted to say that earlier. Right now, we're just lacking depth at wide receiver, secondary, and linebacker. Every time they switch out personnel, it seems like a play is given up or a play is lost.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you make a good play and it goes back because of a penalty almost every time. You had Swift, Jared Goff threw that ball kind of behind Swift where he could have probably had a touchdown if he would have caught it. That would have been an easy touchdown, I think.
I'm getting tired of Jared Goff missing on screen passes. How do you miss on a screen pass?
Pressure.
Pass to Swift. Wide open. Designed to throw to him. And
that
just
second interception. He's 10 feet from you, and you throw it so high he's got to jump, and it still only hits his fingertips. I know Jeremy's getting sick of us bagging on Jared Goff, but there's a fair amount. There's a growing body of work for us to bag on.
And I don't like Vitae, but
Oh,
that was
I
a
hate
BS
Vitae.
holding call. A BS holding call if I've ever seen one.
Which one on him? The first one or the second one?
The second one.
Did he get called for more than one?
Yeah, he
What
got
about-
called by for more than one, but
What about that pass that Goff threw to Vitae that was illegal touching?
it was.
Where he
It
just
is illegal touching. It is.
I know,
The lineman cannot touch it.
Yeah, he
He was
forgot
trying
that
to
he
throw
wasn't
it
allowed to catch that.
Yeah. I mean, he literally reached his hand out and took it away from Fells. Fells was right behind him.
Let's catch up on the comments real quick, guys. Dan Lerner says, hey, Daniel Beckham Jr. out there today doing it all. We have Facebook viewer says, do y'all think Ford will ever win a Super Bowl for Detroit Lions?
Yes.
It's not on. I don't think it's on the owners at all. I think it's on the players, the coaching, and just not following through with simple communication. There was a lot of communication errors. You could see where it looked like Goff threw it to one guy and he missed it, and he looks at the guy, and the guy actually taps his helmet. When a player taps his helmet, that's him telling the other player, "My bad."
Bad. Maniac Sports says give them a few years, referring to getting the team together. A lot of people are saying that. A lot of people you talk to say it's going to take a couple of years for this team to be right where it needs to be with this coaching staff. Dan Laird says the Lions have a solid core of players. What they are missing is that superstar player that is going to change a game. And Uncle Bud says, just admit it, Goff sucks.
Not wrong.
I'm not admitting it. He's an above average quarterback. He's just not great. That's all he is. That's all he's ever been. Everybody that says, "Oh, but he's been to a Super Bowl," his team has been that he was on went to a Super Bowl. And if it wasn't for a missed PI flag, they wouldn't have been there.
Facebook here says, do you all believe in the Bobby Lane curse?
Yes.
I quit believing in the Bobby Lane curse a long time ago.
If you go to Jeremy B's point, what he just said about Goff, if we had, let's say we had a different receiving core, would that make a difference in your guys' eyes right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Some.
Because we've seen Goff throw it to people that are good, like Swift, and totally miss him. So I mean, there's that fact of if we had a good receiving core, is Goff going to be able to get him the ball still?
What was his completion? What was his completion percentage today? Just tell me that.
What was it, Jeremy B?
I don't know. I said tell me what it was.
I don't know
I'm
what it
looking
is.
right now. 61.
61. We used to bitch about. We have bitched about Stafford when his average has been between 61 and 68 his entire time he was here.
Because Stafford can do other things that Jared Goff
No,
cannot.
but I'm just saying, we're hearing the same gripe. I understand that. That's not what I'm saying. Completion percentage-wise, he's the exact same quarterback.
Oh, yeah,
the only thing he doesn't have is the arm strength. And we've all said that. He finally tried to make a throw into a tight window, but he got hit as he threw it. So any velocity he had off that ball was gone.
I don't think that. I mean, it's obviously not anywhere near as strong as it. Goff doesn't have a weak arm. It's just not particularly strong. And when your receivers can't get open downfield, doesn't really matter. Could have Matt Stafford. With this receiving core, I don't think Stafford would be doing any better.
I think we'd have one more win. We'd have one win.
Maybe. One win. Maybe two.
And that's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say
would get hurt
we'd have one
this year.
Yeah, he was almost hurt today.
I don't know if I said it on here before. It might have been on the NFL carousel. But when you go from Matt Stafford, who was not elite and needed help to win, to a lesser quarterback who needs more help, and then you give him less.
And I think he's done pretty well with the less that he's gotten too.
I mean, he hasn't had a game where he's thrown like 42% and 4 picks like everybody said he was gonna.
Right.
And you remember, we heard that all the time on that other site, Dob.
Yeah.
Well, we knew this was going to happen. We knew after that interception, I knew this was going to happen, that there was going to be a lot of people that were like, screw Goff. He sucks. And
I've said all along, because he's just an above average quarterback, he's a bridge quarterback for the quarterback we should take in 2023, because all of the quarterbacks I've watched this year at times are way worse than Goff.
Well, regardless if he's a bridge quarterback or not, we still need to win games. That's the bottom line.
You say that, but I don't.
Jeremy.
I didn't expect us to win games this year. I've said all along, at most 5 games, and I retracted that already. I said at best 3. The 3 we can win, and that's only if we play mistake-free football, are the Eagles, the Falcons, and the Broncos. That's it.
I don't even know about that, though. The Falcons are playing pretty darn good right now with Matt Ryan and Kyle Pitts.
But if you look at the teams they play against, they've made a lot of mistakes.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I feel like
Falcons-
if you're rooting, if
The
you're rooting
Falcons
for a
are
team,
the Falcons are booty juice. So is Denver. Don't be fooled by those 3 wins.
if you are rooting for a team, I don't ever come into a season and be like, well, I'm not expecting to get any victories this year. I don't. That's not my mentality at all. I don't like to think that way.
I know you don't like to think that way.
I'm just worried that if we do only win 1 or 2 games, Brad Holmes panics and then reaches for a quarterback, thinking, "Oh, I got to do something about this now." Like, no, you don't.
I
You're stuck
still
with golf for 2 years, no matter what. You want to take one in the 3rd round, 4th round, 5th round, or later? Sure. Don't take one of these bums in the 1st round, please.
I have a feeling he's going to.
Well, Facebook user says the Pistons owners needs to take over for the Lions forward.
No. That dude is an idiot. You want to know something about Tom Gores? You want to know why they won't bring back the teal uniforms? Because Tom Gores doesn't like them. That dude is a idiot and an alcoholic
Maniac
and a
Sports says
druggie.
Golf looks at his receivers too much.
That's true.
Stares at him. Stares
He
him
looks
down.
at one receiver too much.
Yep.
We did see him go through progressions at least once or twice today. I was happy to see that.
Yeah, I mean, there was definitely Golf looked a little bit more different. He looked a little better in some aspects of playing today, like you just said.
Here goes my connection again.
He looked like he
I'm
was
gonna hop out.
doing things differently. Go ahead, Jeremy.
It's just
Hey, fellas. Question. What's
Yeah.
your thoughts on Aaron Donald and Penei Sewell getting into it there for a little bit?
I loved watching that.
Yep.
I
Loved
love
it.
seeing that.
love it.
I thought it was a dog fight. I
So
thought
was
it
like-
was a
bothering
dog
him
fight.
most of the game though, dude. If you look, Sewell is trying to throw him around.
Yeah, they were in a battle for most of the game, and I think Sewell did pretty well against him.
He did. He
All
did
things
freaking
considered.
awesome again. He did awesome against Donald, dude.
So did
Aaron
Jackson.
Aaron Darnold threw a punch. Aaron Donald threw a punch and should have got a flag, if not get ejected, but you knew that wasn't going to happen.
And he was
Yeah,
yanking his
Donald-
face mask.
Because he's the star player.
I like the fight of Sewell fighting him back, though.
Well,
Yeah, he
looks like
stood right
Sewell
up.
popped
He
him
stood
back.
right up. He wasn't
Ramsey
bad.
should have got a taunting penalty after he got the interception. He literally ran into the Lions sideline and was going like this in their face with the ball. Is that not taunting?
That's
Hey,
supposed to
to
be
me, that's-
taunting.
That's
Yeah.
freaking taunting.
Anything towards the opposing team sideline is supposed to be taunting, right?
He was,
Yeah, you guys didn't see him dancing in front of the sideline with the ball?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that. He was being too cocky. Honestly, he was being way.
I found a
I
new
wanna
player
get
I
to
hate
this-
more than Aaron Rodgers,
Yeah,
Jalen Ramsey.
get to the comments, soul man.
Yeah, I want to get to this comment right here, fellas. Let's see if Jeremy B is ready to come back. Nope. Facebook user says all quarterbacks in the draft better than Jared Goff. I forgot y'all don't watch film or football.
Orange Nuggets.
I know
don't
who
even-
that is. Andrew, I know who that
I don't even want to dignify that with a response because it's so off kilter.
Who is that, Quinn?
I think that if Jeremy's in here, I think he probably knows who it is because he does the same shit to me. He does the same stuff to me when I put something on the football on Facebook.
Who?
Braxton.
Think?
Darrell
Braxton.
Braxton Hills.
Braxton Heels.
Braxton Hill.
I think that's who that is.
Isn't it funny how quickly he turned on Jared Goff?
How's it going, Bolt fan?
What's up, Bull fan? Thanks for popping in, buddy. Good to see you.
I think it is funny that he did that. I think
Oh, let's
Braxton.
go, Elijah Mitchell.
Yeah, touchdown Niners.
Yep. Too bad that I forgot to put in Jarvis Landry on Thursday. Didn't know Darren Waller was hurt, and all the rest of my receivers are on a bye or hurt, so I had to start Waller, who's inactive, and Marvin Jones, who's on a bye. So I'll be taking an L in that league, barring a miracle.
Don't worry.
I had Sterling Shepard starting, and he was listed as out right before the game started.
They changed
Hey.
the extra point.
Facebook user, can you list the quarterbacks you think are better than Jared Goff coming into the draft?
Everyone.
Thank you, Logan. Thank you.
Everyone.
Can you? Just
There's
write a list
one.
for me.
There's
He does-
literally none. Logan. There's
He
literally
does
none.
say he watches film right here. I watched film.
I've watched a few of these quarterbacks, and I don't think none of them are necessarily better than Goff. Not yet, but
That
I've watched
comment went
film
away real
too.
quick. That can't be Braxton. If that's him, he's lying through his teeth.
It is Braxton, bro. I'm telling you.
He
now.
had a huge
It's
boner
Braxton
for
Hill.
Jared
Dom.
Goff when we first got him. He went out and got a
Dom.
jersey.
Dom,
What, I can't say
Look at
something.
this.
come down.
JB,
Look at
Dom.
this.
Come down, Dom. We don't want you to go on a whole epic tirade.
Sure you do.
I don't know what I
Oh,
missed.
come on,
Desmond
man.
Riddle,
No,
Cincinnati.
I know
I
it's
like-
Pittsburgh quarterback in college better than Jared Goff.
Oh man.
no.
Jeremy
No,
B, this
but
is
keep
what
going.
we are. Jeremy B, this is what we are discussing. I don't know if you or not. Let's see if I can find it here.
I don't agree with you there, buddy.
I
Because
like
because Pittsburgh beat a Clemson team that has no talent this year.
right.
Doesn't
they're
have
bad.
Trevor Lawrence anymore. No.
Facebook user just sent the exact same comment this time as he did 2 comments ago.
No, I put that
Braxton,
up.
guys.
I put
It's
that up.
Oh,
I put that up so Jeremy B could see it. So we knew what we were
I can't
talking
hear a
about.
damn thing. This connection.
Man, Braxton, if it's you, let me tell you, you already cannot stand Jared Goff. You had like literally a jersey and a few stuff of that guy.
Maybe it's someone else. He said, I watched them play in real life. Oh, yeah? Do you live in Cincinnati and Pittsburgh?
do you know who the Pittsburgh quarterback even is, buddy?
Yeah, he's so good he can't remember his name.
He didn't got down started.
Hey, look,
Now
man,
he's saying last year he beat the best defense in the country. Last year, Georgia Bulldogs.
I watched the game.
I
Y'all
wouldn't
did
mind
not.
getting Daniels from Georgia in the draft some round late.
I like Ritter. I liked him last year, too. I thought he was going to come out. That was like the guy that I wanted, but he stayed another year. And he's playing well this year. But, who's Cincinnati really beat?
Wait just a second.
They played Ohio State. Have they played Alabama?
No, they have not.
JB, are you there? Maybe not.
I think Cincinnati's coach is a former Ohio State defensive coordinator, though. Bickle.
Hey, but honestly, I think that the takeaways from this game today was turnovers and the fact that we did not run the ball so much. We could have ran the ball more often instead of passing it because we didn't have as much wide receivers to get to the ball like they normally do, like we used to have, like star wide receivers, like from top to bottom to go get the ball. And Khalif Raymond surprised me, though. If anything, if nobody's not talking about Khalif Raymond surprised me. He did a good job today. He tried his best to go out there and make a good impression, but he got hurt. Swift in that big run, that was just like a blockbuster type run that everybody dreamed of seeing. And, the offensive line protected pretty well. There was times where they broke down and got pressured, sacked. There was pressures, sacks, hurries that were, coming left and right. But still, the offensive line still hold their side of the ball right. And the defense, they did what they were supposed to do. They were supposed to get out there and pressure Matthew Stafford. I mean, what more can you get?
I want to say this real quick. Two, if that is Braxton. Hey, man. Look, man, we all watch football. We all pretty much know what we're talking about when it comes to football. So, hey, we appreciate you hopping in. We appreciate the comments, but we got to try not to keep them so negative towards the panel in the show.
And everybody's got a right to their own opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right, Dom.
Opinions are like bungholes.
Just don't throw just
I'm
don't
gonna
throw any
pretend I
kind of
didn't
hate
hear that.
towards us. Don't throw
Bunghole?
any kind of hate towards us. That's all I'm saying.
I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that.
But you are right. There is no weapons and no deep ball threats, really. Every once in a while.
There could have been.
Our best possession receiver, our best possession receiver, the guy that should be, Tyrell Williams, played one quarter. The only guy that was getting separation downfield, Cephas, out for the year. Like we could not afford these sorts of injuries with our wide receiving core. We'd still be bottom
No.
5 in the league, fully healthy.
Mm-hmm.
And on top of that, Khalif Raymond went out with what looked like a pulled hamstring right before the game ended. Also,
Hey,
I'm glad he lined up on the next play, though, because we would have gotten a 10-second runoff for it, even
That's what I
though
was just
we
gonna
just threw
say.
a pick.
yeah.
How smart was that for him to stay in the game like that? You know,
And
I
if
mean, that was pretty
and if
smart.
there's one thing I think we could have done, I think we could have used Tom Kennedy in a jet sweep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would have been.
That would have been nice.
Great chicken nugget.
Tom Kennedy or
Seemed like every time Kennedy hit the field, Ramsey was on him.
Yeah.
Ramsey's not
Ramsey.
even that good, man. I mean, honestly, he's not that good. He's not the real Revis good or Richard Sherman good or any of that. I mean, he's just some guy that talks too much trash and feels himself too much. Like, dude, sit
He's
down.
pretty-
Have a few
He's
several
pretty
seats.
good.
You ain't look. Yeah.
He's
To
pretty
allow-
good. He's pretty
a
good
lot
at
of
shutting
people.
down elite wideouts.
Yeah, elite wideouts. But at the same time, the guy hypes himself up way too much, and then he gets burned in certain games. Let's not act like we ain't seen him get burned in a few games. We didn't
That's
see it
true.
before.
Quinn, what are you laughing at right now? You down there laughing away so much. I wasn't funny.
Who, me?
I'm missing out. Yeah, you. You just laughing down
Oh,
there.
my brother's in here. My brother's in here. He was being
Yeah, but
hilarious.
I just think Ramsey needs to chill out with all that being too
That-
cocky stuff.
that
I mean,
chicken nugget came with his comments on Ramsey.
We got Facebook here says, because I don't like someone on the Lions, don't make me not a Lions fan. I am a fan. I'm a loyal Lions
I
fan.
see that lion emoji. I know who that is. It's Braxton Hills.
Now I'm
It
convinced
is.
that's him
It
because
is,
of how
bro.
he.
I'm telling you.
But yeah,
Because he always
but
says
Jalen
someone's a
Ramsey
bum.
be feeling himself too
Chicken
much.
nugget king.
I think he really think he number one. I mean, honestly, he just needs to chill out and be humble.
Hey, I honestly,
That's what I think.
I feel like you can hate on Goff all you want, but realistically, there's not a rookie quarterback that's going to be better than a veteran that's been through the system already and has also played in crucial playoff games and been in a Super Bowl. Unless you got a Tom Brady 2.0 out there,
Right.
it ain't happening.
There is no.
Who
There
didn't
is
play
no.
for his first 3 seasons?
There is no such thing as Tom Brady's in this draft. There's only one
Let's-
Tom Brady.
Let's
just
put-
gotta
And even if there was, is he in the 6th round somewhere?
No, not at all.
Never know.
I
was
mean,
gonna
you
say.
could be right. You could be right, but then again, I feel like, man,
Where's-
overall, we had a good game. Honestly, we had a good game, and I'm being positive. I like the fact that we had a good game. And yeah, I did choose the Rams to win, but nevertheless, I should be proud that my team kept it close. Matter of fact, not just my team, but our team kept it close. We got to be proud of that. And we also got to keep our heads up and you know, keep moving forward. A loss is a loss. You win some, you lose some, but you live to fight another day, regardless of the outcome.
Absolutely, chicken nugget. Let's catch up on these comments as I am getting behind. So, Minute Sports says you need to build a team that can get a quarterback. Look how long we had Stafford. Excellent point. Again, media lie. I know it's a good quarterback in draft this year. Media lie a lot. Dan Leonard says Ramsey is second best QB in the league. I think
he meant corner.
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 Yeah.
Who's number 1 then?
There's this correction. Corner.
Oh, he's gonna say Trayvon Diggs on the strength of an average. I mean, wasn't he a rookie last year? He was all right last year, and he looks crazy good this year. But I wouldn't say he's the best.
But I'm saying, let's not act like there's been games where Jalen Ramsey been feeling himself way too much and got burned in certain games. Let's not act like that ain't happened. It's been plenty of games where he's gotten burned. Let's keep it 100.
Dallas.
I just don't
they
like
play
his.
tomorrow.
I just don't like his cocky attitude.
That-
There's just no room for that. It's
I don't like it.
unsportsmanlike. You don't need to do all the stuff he does during the game.
So Facebook user says, "Whoa, Ramsey isn't that good?" Question mark. And then he has laugh emojis, and then it says, "I'm dead." Then he says, "It's Braxton," which we all pretty much
Yeah,
knew.
Ramsey isn't that good. In my opinion, he ain't that good. He's not that. He's not who we think he is.
Braxton
Let's
says he's
be
a
100.
lockdown corner. Facts.
Let's
Jared Goff only went to Super Bowl because Aaron Donald and Todd Gurley, and we don't have an Aaron Donald.
look.
You could
I'm
put
trying
Brady.
to tell.
So it was also their O line.
The same O line, and you could get the same results. Dan Leonard says Trayvon Diggs is having a great season. Dude catches everything. And Ramsey is an asshole, and he has got burnt, but he is a big play corner. I'm glad Tate punched him last year.
Yeah, I mean, I said facts. Dude been getting burned every other game, but we ignore that. We ignore that and don't realize that there's games where this man then got burnt multiple times for all the
JB.
trash talk he has. Talk.
Jeremy's trying again.
JB, are you there?
He wants to fight his phone connection right now.
His name popped up this time, so I thought maybe we were on the positive side. Hey, Logan, I see you're wearing that hat now tonight. I like it a lot.
Where do you get those?
Yeah, where?
WeAreLionsNation.com. Get all your We Are Lions Nation podcast gear and more.
Absolutely. We've already had a few people that have been inquiring about the hoodie and the T-shirt. So the smoke and the hopium, that people are liking that one. So if you haven't seen it or not, go ahead, head on over there and check out all the products at WeAreLionsNation.com. Man, guys, I don't know. This discussion, I don't even know how to sum it up. I mean, we're right there. We're playing hard, but we just can't lock it down, it seems like. I don't know.
We need to get more talent at receiver. We need a pass rusher, and we need a good corner.
Dan Letter says Jeremy needs to stop trying to use his neighbor's internet.
That's wrong. That's wrong. He cold-blooded for that.
Oh, sorry. That was funny.
And our offensive line, back to Facebook user, our offensive line, yeah, it's not that good right now, but it's because we have injuries. Those guys come back, and our offensive line is completely different.
Lions
call
need
him Braxton because that's who it is.
Yeah, Lions need some type of draft on this defense. That last time, oh God, I can't reach up to the camera.
Lions need
defense-
type and draft on defense. Last time we had a defense give us the identity on defense. Last time we had defense.
That was
We do-
2014, bro,
That's what it says. What's that?
or 2011. I think 11, 14, somewhere around there.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, Jesus.
Now you're saying Malik Willis is a better quarterback? No.
Bro, are you serious?
Absolutely not. He is not better than Goff.
Oh,
Absolutely not.
He couldn't even win the Auburn job over
Okay.
Bo Nix. So
okay, what are you saying, bro? Like
That
now you
was
about to get me started. How in the
That was
world would
Braxton,
you sit
bro.
there and
That-
I
compare
watched Malik Willis
Malik
film,
Williams? What?
and I don't like him as a quarterback.
Yeah, I'm not particularly impressed.
Oh, heck no.
How do you go from can't win the job at Auburn, then you go to Liberty? So he basically just threw a dart at a map, and he's like, yeah, I could probably start there.
Malik Willis?
Just
Couldn't
play
even go to
some
like, Coastal Carolina.
FCS schools and beat them up because you're D1 talent and you have to go to FCS to compete and play.
You said
I think Quinn is having a little bit of fun down there with the comments now. I know
Like-
that was you that did that comment. Somebody you know
No,
did
that
that
wasn't
comment.
me. Andrew, that was my brother over here. That wasn't
That's
me.
what I'm saying. Somebody you know just did that comment because you were laughing so hard after that comment came up.
Come on now, Malik Willis?
That dude did it. That dude did it.
Let's get a guy that scrambles even when he doesn't have pressure.
Man, that's like saying Kevin Kolb was a good quarterback. Fuck, like, excuse my language, but that's just bad. That's
He's
a
an
bad.
RPO quarterback. That's all he does.
Jared
RPO,
Goff's
run pass
system-
option.
Jared Goff, system quarterback. He's someone in his eye to win like Sean McVay. Dan Campbell need his own quarterback, not bum.
Braxton showing up again.
This is Goff's first year in Anthony Lynn's system. Okay. You got to give him that. This is a rebuilding team. We have no talent at receiver. We lost everybody pretty much over the offseason that had any talent at receiving.
The two guys that we thought maybe, well, I mean, I don't know about Perriman, but, you know, Williams played one quarter. Perriman didn't even make the team.
Yep.
Yeah, this is. I literally see Quinn over there just lapping it up right now, lapping it up.
No, I think Quinn's brother is having a little bit of too much fun with the comment section.
All I'm saying is you can't put complete blame off on Goff.
You
No,
really
you can't. He doesn't have all the pieces around him to even be super successful right now as it is. So
Even though we don't have the pieces, I would blame Anthony Lynn. I hate his play call. I wish that guy would be gone like yesterday.
When we got down to the red zone tonight, we did not score points. And why was that? Because the play calling went to shit when we got down there. That's exactly what happened. It wasn't Paul's fault.
And the personnel packages. Did you notice during the game when they had Swift and Williams both out on the field, they were successful?
Yep.
Every time.
Yeah, even when they were doing like Williams and Swift, like back to back, like
Yeah,
that,
they ran the ball all
it
the way
worked.
down the field, and then they're like, let's pass it.
They should have just kept with the run, and that's what was working.
We were
There's
running the
Anthony
ball.
Lynn going away from something that works.
We were running the ball, chewing the clock, doing what we should have been doing, and then
The ball for like 9 minutes.
then they decided to run it or pass it, and that completely ruined it. The rest of the game, it completely killed it for us. That play call. But you shouldn't go down in the red zone that many times and not get points out of it.
Well, good.
And that's
Remember at the beginning of the year when our red zone offense was literally like perfect?
Hmm?
And now all of a sudden, the last 2-3 weeks, I think it's bottom of the league.
Dan Leonard says, with any luck, his only season in Anthony Lynn's offense. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Anthony. He may not even survive the season.
I want Super Bowl. I am tired of losing. People laugh at me for having a Detroit Lions tattoo.
Hey, me too, buddy.
Hey, I got it right here on my forearm, bud.
I got one on my stomach, but I'm not going to show it to you.
I want to see it.
Oh my God.
Hey, for real?
God no.
It's right there.
Oh,
Right there.
Sweet.
oh no.
Get it, Dom.
See? Lots of people
People laugh at me all the time for being a Lions fan. I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care.
Then kiss my you-know-what.
Right.
Exactly. If you're a Lions fan, you're a damn Lions fan. It doesn't matter what anybody else says.
I can't help where I was born. Maybe I could just be a Patriots fan like half of the rest of the jerk-offs in this town that didn't even go to Michigan. Oh, I'm
Hey.
just a Tom Brady fan. Really? Did you go to Michigan?
Proud Lions fan through and through.
Dan
Eventually-
says his brother smoking that hopium, hold the H.
Opium.
We need to stop blaming coach if the player are trash, not doing job when we go through coach like underwear.
What the heck? Who?
What are you talking about?
Yo,
Braxton, stop
Quinn,
with the comments, dude.
Quinn.
Hey, I'm gonna bring every comment that comes into this thing. I'm gonna bring it up. I don't care what it said, unless it's really bad, then I won't bring it up. But everybody gets a shot at what they want to say.
Is your brother making these little jokes over here with the comment section? No.
It's Quinn.
Lions fan
Quinn's
for
brother.
life.
He's watching the podcast right now, and he's watching
Lions fan for life. Maniac Sports. Lions fans. I think Maniac Sports is actually Tim, isn't it? Tim Logan. You know Tim.
Yeah.
I think that's who that is. If I'm 100, I don't know if I'm 100% or not, but I think it's Tim.
Andrew, we didn't get Tim Twentyman, or however you say his name, on the podcast.
Tim Twentyman?
Yeah.
Oh man, that'd be amazing.
Hey, that would feel good.
Yeah. I am working on right now. Just so everybody knows, I do work on the Twitter feed and stuff like that. So I've been trying to gain followers on there and trying to reach out. So that's all in the works.
Kelly Stafford, get her on the podcast.
Oh, yeah, that's not a good idea. She
Or
got out of
Lions
Detroit. She should be happy. I was not interested in anything that she had to say when her husband was our quarterback. I damn sure am not interested now.
JB.
Dom, I got a hold of Derek Barnes' dad. I'm going to see if he can get Barnes on one of our podcasts.
That'd be dope.
JB. Nope, he's gone again.
He's trying so hard. He's got the two bean cans and a string and everything.
Yep. The old shirt hanger, the metal shirt hanger with aluminum foil.
God, I hope I'm in.
There you are. We can hear you.
We got
can hear
audio
you.
at least. That's something. No, that was all we
So
got.
we had some interesting comments come in when you were gone.
Very interesting.
Want to get your take on it?
Several.
You still there?
Braxton Heels.
Hey, luckily Andrew didn't get in.
Oh
Luckily.
man. Oh man.
Hey, luckily that didn't happen.
I couldn't. There's not enough anything. There's not enough of anything in the world for me to tolerate his nonsense tonight.
I wish Rams lost because Stafford bandwagon fan deserved to lose. The Lions fan, they say Lions, and now they not Lions fan because of Stafford. They deserve to lose bandwagon fans.
What?
I've never met I haven't run across a Lions bandwagon fan in like 10 years. You pretty
Yeah,
much
there's
you're
a-
either a fan or you aren't.
Dan Lair says, let's rip a Mega Andy, make you feel better after today's game. Hey, I got a pretty big monster yesterday, that card. Killer Cook. Hey, is that your brother, Quinn?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up. What up, Killer Cook?
He's sitting right next to him. Turn your camera.
Hey, I gotta shout him out because he's sitting right next to him. He viewing.
Turn your camera, Quinn. Turn your camera again.
Turn it. Oh, there you go. What's up, man?
There he
What you
is.
do, man?
He said Jeremy asked neighbors to move the router closer to the window.
Yeah, it is Maniac Tim. I was right. What's up, Maniac Tim? I've been wanting him to come on and comment at least in this show once, and he finally came in. So thank you for doing that, buddy.
Shout out to you, Maniac Tim. We appreciate your
Facebook.
patronage.
Facebook
Maniac
said,
Tim, what's
English,
good?
please.
English, please.
English, please. What?
I
Who's
hate,
Probably
referring
talking
to?
about Braxton.
I hate bandwagon fan. Still want that card. Dan Larry's talking to me. And y'all making fun of me because I have a hard time spelling and I have autism.
I didn't make fun of you at all.
I ain't
I don't
make
know
fun
who
of
that is in
nobody.
the comments.
I ain't say nothing wrong about that.
That wasn't anyone on the panel, sir. So stop with the you all.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm just reading the comment as it's on the screen. I just read it word for word. So that's all that's going on. No one's making fun of you. Just take your time and spell it out, man. No one can understand what you're saying when you rush it.
Fair.
Well, that being said, Logan, let's just tell everybody how they can subscribe to the show if they haven't done so yet. How about we go there?
Well, when you open up your YouTube, go to the search engine, type in "We Are Lions Nation," and then up in the top right corner, it's going to say subscribe with a little bell next to it. Just click that, and it's free. It's not like Hulu, Netflix, and all these other movie programs you got to pay for every month. You know, cost you an arm and a leg. Completely free.
Absolutely. Completely free. Doesn't cost a dime.
No,
Sorry,
it
my
doesn't.
phone was just going off like crazy, so I had to see what was going on. All right. Smoker JB, I see him now. I see him.
Hey!
Yes.
I am so glad to be back.
Yes.
I can finally hear everybody without it sounding like a goddamn broken robot.
All right. So I've been waiting to tell you about this comment we had. Malik Willis is better than Jared Goff, and so is every other quarterback in the draft.
What kind of
glad
crack
you-
pipe is this guy smoking?
Jeremy, it's Braxton Heels.
Oh yeah, of course.
Who was Jared Goff's #1 fan until about 3 weeks ago?
Right.
But we're the bandwagon fans.
You don't bail. Okay. We have injuries at our play calling center that was an all-pro. We have our backup Pro Bowl left tackle who's out for the season. We have injuries up and down the offensive side of the ball at the wide receiver corps. We have 1 rookie and 5 practice squad guys. What the hell does he expect?
Tell
Preach
him.
on. Preach on, Jeremy.
Tell
Tell
him,
this
Jeremy.
man.
Hey, we have.
He
a
has the
Facebook
exact.
user- Wait, hold
Oh,
on.
go.
We have a Facebook user that says, "I want to subscribe." Well, if go over to YouTube and hit
Yep.
that subscribe button, my friend. That's all you gotta do. Click that notification bell. And if you're watching right now on YouTube, please hit that like button because that helps us
Knock
with
on the
all our
door.
YouTube stuff. So please help that.
Yeah.
Another comment says Dan Campbell don't like Jared Goff. You can see on Field Lions Dan Campbell need his own quarterback. If Brad Holmes don't let Dan Campbell get his own quarterback, Brad Holmes need to be fired. Dan Campbell need to stay.
What?
That sounds like
happens in the-
That sounds
that
like
happens-
Braxton Heels again.
That sounds like the NFL a lot. You fire the GM and keep the coach. When does that ever happen? When has that ever
It's
happened?
never happened. It's
That's
never
not-
happened because the GM helps decide who the coach is going to be. So therefore, they are always in bed together. Brad Holmes was fired first, then Dan Campbell. There's a reason for that.
Wait. We did fire our GM and we did keep Jim Caldwell for 1 year. So that has actually happened once.
Once.
But I don't count that.
And we let that guy pick Matt Patricia. Oh my God. Like, we're going to do that again.
The greatest Lions coach of all time.
Oh, yeah. If you like losing.
Oh,
I
no,
am
it's
back.
Cocaine Wayne.
Sorry.
It's not even close.
Well, we got
Randy
Dan Leonard
Farm.
says y'all are way more entertaining than Hulu. Thank you, Dan. That's why people.
Well, thanks for
Thank you, Dan.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Here to make you laugh. And occasionally,
Ken says, "What about my trivia question?" I did not see your trivia question, Crazy Ken.
Oh, okay. Trivia. Let's go.
We have a Facebook user that has I don't know what that emoji is. I'm not sure.
that's
Hand
this
over the
one,
face.
isn't it? Yes. Hopefully that's directed at himself.
Then we have this.
Somebody
YouTube
put a
link
YouTube link.
in the
Then it
comments.
says you.
What?
We're
Is it
stuck
different
with
link?
Jared Goff for 2 years to draft a quarterback next year when there's so many glaring holes makes about as much sense as wiping your butt crack and then going to take the crap.
Yeah, that makes sense. That does.
I just don't
Hey,
see it.
I need to make this shout out real quick because I'm trying to go over to YouTube and get that Facebook user our YouTube link because I think that's what's happening is he's trying to find our YouTube link. When I went
Yep.
on there, somebody had commented on my thumbnail says the best thumbnail that he's ever seen for a Lions YouTube thumbnail.
What?
That's probably, I'm going to say probably Curtis Steele or Jim Bordeaux.
No, it wasn't.
What
I
was
wasn't.
the
Oh, wow.
Mm-mm.
No, Kurt always comes in with his name. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, Kurt's a good dude. I can tell.
oh yeah,
It's
Kurt is awesome,
The
man.
person's name was Cringeosaurus. Cringeosaurus is who said that.
Cringe is so.
play?
Mhm.
Well played. Who's got all the static?
Braxton, I think again. Just guess.
Oh, there's like a clicking almost. Clicking
Yeah.
noise.
I don't know.
Where? And you guys will have to bear with me for just a second. I'm just trying to get our friend the YouTube link here. So
The word's done. Jonathan Taylor tackled for a loss.
So while we're in this little pause, let me take time to give a special thanks to our sponsor, A1 Tire and Auto. 2 locations to serve you in Saginaw and Bay City. New and used tires, custom wheels, window tinting at the Saginaw location. Mention this ad and you will get $10 off.
Good job, JB.
You want to pop up our sponsor for us, Andy?
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to help that person out.
I just figured we had dead air. I'd fill it with something.
Mm.
There it is.
Oh, Taylor's 28. Marlon Mack's 21.
What game you watching, Dom?
That was a nice run by Jonathan Taylor right there.
Yeah, the Colts and the Niners.
I just feel if we don't attack the defense and wide receiver position before we go for a QB, it's not that intelligent. We have a
Tom and
glaring
Amy
hole.
said, I already shared the link in Facebook chat, your YouTube link. Thank you, Tom and Amy, for doing that. Appreciate
Thank you.
that. Dan Laird said, Ken, was it Rapist Burger? Is that what he's saying?
What?
That's,
What is that?
Was it Ben Big Ben Rapeless Burger?
Is this the trivia question?
I
Yeah.
didn't see the question.
I don't even
Oh,
know what
there
the
it is.
question was.
There it is. Who is the only QB to win Division I championship and get a Super Bowl ring his rookie year?
I know this one.
Of course
It is
you do.
Michigan's very own in 1998, drafted by the Broncos, Brian Greasy.
That's correct.
Oh, yeah.
I think
I'm
the
gonna
Lions
go with-
also.
Jerry B has answered.
I think we all when the Lions had that what was it, 18-19 game road losing streak, I believe we snapped it against Brian Greasy and the Broncos. I could be wrong.
We did, because that was the year after that John Elway retired. Oh.
Well.
Hey, at least we weren't as bad as the team we watched facing the Titans today. The lowly Chiefs only managed to get as many yards in the first half that the Lions did last week.
Eric, I don't know how to say that last name. Barrier, better than Jared.
Barrier. Andrew,
Jared
Barrier.
Goff.
Barrier.
Yep.
Jared
That
Off
must be
and
Brendan.
Jared Goof.
Yep. Jared
Eric
Goff.
Barriere could be better, but he's going to be a raw prospect coming into the NFL. That's 100%. He's playing at an FCS school out of Eastern Washington.
So then
Ooh,
Jeff-
I like Eagle players.
He's explosive.
Well, this is
on
what
the
I
I
want
like
to
the
do.
cut.
This is what I want to do, fellas. I want to just go down the board, just get everybody's final take, final thoughts on the game. Starting with you, Statman. Your final thought.
We fought hard, like I thought we would. We just came up short. Turnovers killed us. And at this point in the season, I know I was on that 11-game hype. I'm thinking more like 2 or 3 this year.
Welcome to your break of your hopium addiction, Statman.
Don't worry, Statman. I'll send you another supply.
Looking forward to it. I need something to boost me up.
He's
Big
got a plug
Dan.
with the dealer.
Big Dan, your final thoughts.
Like Statman said, hard fought game. I loved the effort there. Unfortunately, it just wasn't enough as usual. And maybe we get our first win against Philly next week. All I got for now. But yeah.
Hope so. I'm going to that game.
Well,
Nice.
Crazy Ken just said, I knew Jeremy knew the answer. That's why the first time I posted, I told Jeremy to shut up.
See, Jeremy, you weren't supposed to answer.
No, Jeremy.
See, I didn't see it.
But Eric is very talented, honestly, Facebook user says.
He is talented.
He is talented. I'm not saying he's not talented. I'm saying he'll be raw. He'll need to sit a year in the NFL, just like Trey Lance should have.
He panics under pressure. That's one of his bad things to his playing abilities. He panics under pressure, but he's explosive on his feet and with the ball in the air.
Victor
Exactly.
Lester says
Oh.
2 if we're
Oh
lucky.
my God, that was terrible.
What the hell was that?
So that he
What?
gets a shovel pass. Carson Wentz just threw a shovel pass and it got intercepted. He was getting pulled down. He just threw the ball like this, right to the linebacker. He was like, right to the linebacker.
Maniac Sports says
Oh, it
go
slipped out of his
Lions, one
hand.
pride. And Ken says you guys are the best.
Thank you.
Appreciate
brother.
that.
Thanks, Dad.
Big Ben came from a small school. He a Hall of Fame. Malik Wills could be a good quarterback. Don't matter what school come from. If you good, you good. If you trash, you trash.
If he
Big
was
Ben
good, he'd have
was
stayed at Auburn. Oh, wait. If he was good, he'd have stayed at Auburn and competed with Bo Nix for the starting job. He couldn't beat Bo Nix, so he transferred out to a small school where he could dominate. That's my thought on Malik Willis.
Sam
You're
Bradford was
100%
good in
Matt
college.
Coral. Matt Coral.
Sam
better
Bradford
than
stayed in
Jared
college
Goff.
an extra year, so we wouldn't draft him.
Matt Coral.
He was good in college though, but he ended up being trash in the NFL. It doesn't always
he had it.
work out that way.
He came in with
Jamarcus
injury
Russell was
problems,
good in
too.
college.
Wait, the
And
next
he
comment
sucked in
says
the bun.
Matt Coral better than Jared Off. Miss old quarterback is a beast.
Yeah, this is all Braxton.
Agree to disagree.
Same here.
Killer Cook says Braxton said Eric is better than Golf. I say in about 2 to 3 years he could be better, but as of right now, he's not.
Yeah,
Right.
agree. Like he could under great coaching, which I think we have, but it's going to take him 2 to 3 years to develop into that player. If you want to win right now, Goff's your better chance.
Can I go ahead and give my final thoughts because my battery's
No.
about to die?
Yeah, go ahead.
My final thoughts is we fought hard. We came back in this game when nobody thought we had a shot to be close. You got to hang your hat on the moral victories when you can, when you got 7 rookies on the defensive side of the ball and 6 on the offensive side of the ball.
Perfectly said.
Ken says Big Ben came from Division II.
Incorrect. He came from Miami of Ohio, which is in the MAC, which is D1. Next
Division
comment.
1.
Facebook user says I can tell y'all don't watch film. Y'all listen to media.
I can
Why
tell
are
you
you
don't know what
attacking us,
division
though?
Miami of Ohio is in.
Yeah.
What's the need to attack us?
Yeah, there's no need.
Someone playing.
All right, guys, I got to get off here. Thank you, everyone. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share our videos before my phone goes dead. Have a
One
great
pride.
night.
Have a
One
good
pride.
night.
Good night.
Good night, sir.
Bye, Jeremy.
He said
Well,
neighbor
Jim
has
on his way out.
the
Dan Leonard
Wi-Fi.
says neighbor has timer on the Wi-Fi, don't they? So I don't think Jeremy got that one.
Ooh, it's funny.
And Manziel was good in college, says Killer Cook, which is true. And then he came.
Yes,
to
he
NFL
was. So was Ryan Leaf.
Quinn, you haven't given your final thought yet. So your final thought on today's game.
I love the trick plays. I loved them. I was not expecting that whatsoever, but I loved him, and I loved how it worked. And I loved how Moore, when he got that ball, he was quick.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the penalties kind of hurt us today, fellas. Not going to lie. The penalties hurt us a little bit.
Penalties
Detroit
and
down, your
turnovers.
final thoughts.
Like we pretty much all said, good effort, not enough. I didn't realistically expect us to beat them, but I don't think any of us thought we would keep it this close. And like Jeremy said, I'll call that a moral victory. And we got to have some moral victories until we have some actual victories, right?
What's everyone's
Yes.
thoughts on that pick? On that pick that they called PI, or not the pick? They called PI in the end zone, or something. I think it was in the end zone against Parker or
Jerry
Jacobs.
Jacobs. That's who they called that on.
Yeah,
I don't
because he
think
didn't
it's
turn
PI.
his head.
I don't think it's PI. There's a little hand.
You're allowed to face guard though.
Right.
Happened to
And
us in the
also,
playoffs against Cowboys.
he made a play on the ball,
I
but he
guess
didn't
the
turn his
rule
head.
says, I
You're
guess the
asking
rule
for
says,
trouble when you don't turn your head.
I guess the rule says you have to turn your head, but I think that's a dumb rule in my opinion. But
I thought that was good coverage myself. I thought he did well. I thought Jacobs did well in the game today. Daniel Leonard, why did I say that? Dan says, so was Joey Harrington. Speaking of bus quarterback, I'm assuming.
He was great in college. Sucked in the pros.
Crazy Ken says, I knew he came from Miami of Ohio, but I thought they were Division II. My bad. No problem, Crazy Ken. I'm thinking about buying a
Kayvon Thibodeau Lions jersey. He's going to be the pick.
Are you going to turn on him after 6 weeks too?
Dom, come on, brother.
And stat-wise, Hutchinson's playing better than him. So
proof that not every college quarterback who's good in college is going to be good in the NFL.
Fact.
It was against Jacobs, and I say it was a BS call. It was a good defensive play. Yes. Detroit,
chicken nugget.
Did you give your final thought? Did you finish it?
Yeah.
I did. Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
Thank you.
Chicken Nugget King, my man. Final
Hey,
thought.
honestly, I think we went out there and we fought like warriors. We played like warriors. We had our head up high. We didn't, quit. We didn't, scatter from a fight. We just went out there and did what we had to do, and we kept the game close. I'm proud of it, and we got to keep doing that. And I like the fact that we use trick plays because normally we don't do type of stuff like that. I like the things that we did in this game, and I like the positives, not the negatives. So, with that being said, I think we got to just, keep our, mentality right and go ahead and get ready for Philly because when Philly come to town, we got to go hard.
Get some trick plays versus them. We'll be able to pull it off.
Oh, we'll get to this comment. I watch film. All these quarterback buried Jared Goff film. Don't lie.
Oh,
watch
my
highlights
God.
and highlights. Don't tell it all. And
All right, Braxton. All right, enough with that.
Maniac Sports says, win if you
Golf
can
clap.
play with pride.
Yeah, playing with pride means everything. That means we got
Lions.
hope.
You missed a comment, buddy. Oh, there it is.
My final thoughts are it was a war zone out there and a couple bad plays costed us the game. We will learn and move forward.
Yes.
We played like warriors. That's what we did. We played like warriors, and I'm proud of that. We should be proud of that. All of us should be.
Yeah, I actually picked the Lions like usual. I thought it was going to be a pretty close game the whole time, and it was. The Lions came out and did what I thought they were going to do for the most part and play and give the Rams a run for their money all the way to the end. So I was happy with the performance. This whole season. And it's been said before, this whole season is just a learning curve, and it's just a stepping stone to get to where we need to be. And can we get some wins? I think so. I hope so. I'm smoking that hopium every night. And, I still got hope. I'll never give up hope.
This coaching staff will make us better.
Mm-hmm.
They will.
When
Absolutely.
did dumbing down the playbook start to mean use trick plays is what Dan Leonard says. And Killer Cook says Aiden will be like a J.J. Watt. I'd rather have Aiden than Kavion. Well, Logan, it's that time of night. Why don't you get us out of here?
Is it already? All right.
It is.
One pride, baby. Even though we lost, still going to keep you guys tight. Forward down the field, a charging team that will not yield. And when the blue and silver wave, stand and cheer the brave. Rah, 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 go hard, win the game. With honor you will keep your fame. Down the field and gain a Lions victory. Go Lions! Let's go, baby. One pride.
One pride.
All
One
of
pride.
our
Yeah.
awesome
One pride
guests
to win the day,
on tonight.
baby.
I want to thank you all for Jeremy, half-assing the show tonight. We appreciate that. And for all of our awesome guests, thank you all so much for coming on tonight and joining us for our reaction show. Thanks to everybody that's watching. Please remember to subscribe, like, and share the show with everybody you know. And for the Statman, myself, everybody have a great night and one pride.
Peace.
Guys around.
One
Peace
pride.
out. One pride.